And the starters for our first race. This horse racing meets hockey day here at Exhibition Park Raceway. Top of the stretch, we have Carter Star, John Davidson, Keystone Ricochet and Wayne Watson, Baby Dill and Lonnie Stokes, Kenner Maverick, Jill Barrio, then Uncle Gerald up in box, Todd Trites. Then we have Obra Jet Set, Rick Armstrong, ROF Racing High, Sam Hodgen, Outside Island Blaze, and Gord Hennessy. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Can Aaron Maverick busting out for the early lead on the outside. Then up on the inside, getting away well. That is Carter Star around the turn, getting it in the two-hole trip. Then guiding in now, racing third. Trites looks for a spot for Uncle Gerald up in box and finds one. Then racing back in fourth, that's Baby Dill. Fifth on the outside, Keystone Ricochet. And she's on the outside, ROF Racing High. Back in sixth, then Obra Jet Set. And trailing the field at the quarter pole, Island Blaze. And Barrio sets up shop here with the 2-year-old Can Aaron Maverick out by 2.5, 30-1. That opening quarter, and it's Can Aaron Maverick, the 2-year-old, out by a pair. Then racing second and sitting in the pocket trip, that's Carter Star. Then Uncle Gerald up in box, Keystone Ricochet on the outside. Baby Dill now locked in solid from fifth. ROF Racing High out to move. Then on the outside comes Obra Jet Set and shuffle back Island Blaze still trails. Halfway home, 102-2, and it's the 2-year-old Can Aaron Maverick on the lead. Then racing second on the inside is Carter Star. Outside, Keystone Ricochet. ROF Racing High tips out 3 wide from fourth and going on. Then no racing room for Uncle Gerald up in box. Baby Dill getting into it now, and Stokes moves her to the far outside. Then the two trailers, Island Blaze, Obra Jet Set, and Barrio goes to work on the leader, Can Aaron Maverick. By the 3/4, 133-4 around the turn. Can Aaron Maverick looks to have a good lead here. Racing second, Carter Star, and a huge battle for third. Way outside, Baby Dill is full of pace. Deep stretch, Can Aaron Maverick in the home stretch. Then Carter Star, Keystone Ricochet now third. Baby Dill coming on, but it's going to be Barrio scoring here in the first. And in for second was Carter Star. Keystone Ricochet and Baby Dill there for third and fourth. Time for the mile. 2:05-2, and it's Can Aaron Maverick here in the first. Winner circle now, the winner of race number 1. Number 4, Can Aaron Maverick, 2-year-old gelded son of Western Maverick. Out of the run the table mare, Windsor Colleen, owned by Lindsay Allaby. Trained by Randy Phillips. Jill Barrio up for the catch drive. And the horse 2 for 3 since arriving in Exhibition Park. And over the off track today, 2:05-2, a gate to wire winning effort. Can Aaron Maverick here in the first. Again, the mile, 2:05-2. Congratulations. And we're down to a field of 6 here in race 2 with our 2 scratches. And we have Bert's Goldie now leaving the inside, Gordy Hennessy. Pictonian Dream, Sam Hodgen. And F3 Rivers, who's into post 3, and Jill Barrio. Cocan Rebel, Jerry Gallant, now post 4. Manard Amity now scores from post 5, and Mark Haig. And Escape Plan, Todd Trites has the outside. Field of 6, 2 scratches, horses 1 and 4 are out. 6 across, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start from the outside. Escape Plan. And he's got a plan. Looking for the front end here early. And he gets there on the outside. But on the inside, Bert's Goldie. Taking him around the first turn, but not for long. Trites takes over with Escape Plan. And that bold early move to the lead. Then racing second, Bert's Goldie. Manard Amity now. Under a tight line back in third. And is forced to go on now. Then racing fourth, Pictonian Dream. Then it's back to NF3 Rivers, and Cocan Rebel trails the field 30-4 opener for Escape Plan. Manhart Amity and the Hagler had a handful there, and he had to move the mare on the outside, but she's parked and driving second, but she can rough it up. Then racing third, Bert's Goldie. In now, Pictonian Dream. Outside, here comes an F3 Rivers. He was just nosed out in his last start, and he's got a perfect second over trip from fifth. And racing six, Cocan Rebel halfway home, and Escape Plan and Trites took them by the half. 101 and 2 around the turn. Escape Plan on the lead, then Manhart Amity, Bert's Goldie locked in, and F3 Rivers on the outside gets to fourth, racing fifth, Pictonian Dream, and trailing six, Cocan Rebel out and moving though as they drive on to the three quarters, and Escape Plan starts to move out a bit here, and F3 Rivers on the outside now comes to second. Bert's Goldie may get some room here as Manhart Amity has called it a day. Three quarters, 134 as they round the turn. Escape Plan and F3 Rivers on the outside second. Then racing third inside, Bert's Goldie with an eighth of a mile to go, and Escape Plan looks to have a good lead here down the home stretch. Escape Plan then on the inside, Bert's Goldie and F3 Rivers. Cocan Rebel, Pictonian Dream is stick handling through and now second, but it's going to be Escape Plan, and Trites had the perfect plan right to the choo-choo. And the winner, Escape Plan, in a gate-to-wire effort, and the time for the mile, 2:05 and 3. 2:05 and 3, Escape Plan. Escape Plan, a 3-year-old son of Art Escape, of the Cam Fella mare, another pretty. All by Stacey Gay of Fredericton, Percy Jones trains, and Todd Trites in the driver's seat. Escape Plan winning today, 2:05 and 3. And the starters for our third race, Field of 8, approaching top of the stretch, Memories of Love, Ed Harvey, Casimir Freedom, Robert Kraft, Kane Rise Again, and Jill Barrio, Talking About My Boy, Todd Trites, Rapid Kane, and John Davidson, Gordy's Last Call, and Gord Hennessy, Jags Desperado, Lonnie Stokes, and then your outside entry, Heron Bay and Mark Haig. 8 across the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start to this one. Kane Rise Again going out for the early lead. Then on the inside, Memories of Love way outside. That's Gordy's Last Call going for it as they make their way to the opening 8th. Casimir Freedom 4th, Heron Bay 5th. Then Rapid Kane and the two trailers, Jags Desperado and Talking About My Boy took back. And we get a battle brewing up front early here, but Gordy's Last Call takes over before the quarter pole. Kane Rise Again sits in the pocket, racing second, 29 and 2 opener. Gordy's Last Call, then Kane Rise Again in the pocket second. Heron Bay getting the overland route and parked from third and going on. Then Rapid Kane on the outside, fourth. Racing fifth, locked in as Memories of Love. Jags Desperado is on the move. He's got cover now as Casimir Freedom comes out from 6. Jags Desperado 7th outside, and Talking About My Boy trails halfway home, and Gordy's Last Call took them there, and they were by the half in a minute and a 1/5 around the turn. Gordy's Last Call looking good today on the lead. Kane Rise Again second, Heron Bay outside racing third. Then Memories of Love 4th on the outside, driving on 5th, Rapid Kane. Then a 3-wide move from Jags Desperado, Talking About My Boy, and Casimir Freedom will have to try it from dead last past the 3/4. Gordy's Last Call, Kane Rise Again might have a shot at her here. The 3/4, 131 flat as they round the turn. Gordy's Last Call moving out now and leading by 2. Kane Rise Again. Heron Bay is still there. Memories of Love comes up the inside. An 8th to go. Gordy's Last Call. Kane Rise Again. Then third, Memories of Love. But it's going to be Gordy's Last Call. And she's going to be at Harbor Station tonight. And she wins it here. The mile in 2:01 and 4. Gordy's Last Call over Kane Rise Again. And the mile in 2:01 and 4. Gordy's Last Call. Circle, winner of race number 3, number 6, Gordy's Last Call, a 4-year-old daughter, A Matter of Money. Out of the Dexter Nukes mare, guest appearance, entered by Earl Fram, who does the training. Gordy Hennessy in the driver's seat. And Gordy's Last Call picking up her 5th victory of the season. And today, 2:01 and 4. And Gordy's Last Call involved in the special promotion. Horse racing meets hockey here at Exhibition Park and Harbor Station tonight. Gordy will be at Harbor Station tonight in a portable stall. That'll give people a chance to see the racehorses up close and personal tonight at Harbor Station. And Gordy a winner today, and she'll be at Harbor Station tonight as part of our day-long promotion. So Gordy's Last Call, the winner of race 3, mile in 2:01 and 4. Field of 8 here, Fastest Can Be and Mark Haig. No Thoughts of Her Own, Jill Barrio. Fittipaldi, Sam Hodgen. Shady Martin, Wayne Watson. Tis My Little One, Gord Hennessy. Golden Days and John Davidson. Salzbrook Mar, Todd Treitz, and Jacob and Lonnie Stokes. 8 across the 4th race. Here they come. They're off and pacing, an even start, and the outside flow moving early on here as they round the turn. Fastest Can Be. No Thoughts of Her Own on the outside, a bit rough around that turn on the outside. Now driving up, that's Davidson, and he's got Golden Days on the outside now to second. No Thoughts of Her Own got away racing in third, and Fittipaldi, Jacob. Back to Shady Martin, Tis My Little One. Salzbrook Mar takes back this afternoon. Fastest Can Be, and he doesn't get the front very often, but when he does, he is tough as nails. By that opening quarter, 29 and 1, the Hagler, as Fastest Can Be on the lead. Racing second and Park Golden Days. No Thoughts of Her Own on the inside third, then Fittipaldi, Jacob. Back to Shady Martin, Tis My Little One, and trailing the field halfway home, Salzbrook Mar, as they arrive in front of the judges' stand for the first time, led by Fastest Can Be, Golden Days. On the outside, Park second, No Thoughts of Her Own. On the inside third, the half in a minute, and 1/5, and Fittipaldi fourth, Jacob fifth. Shady Martin outside, Tis My Little One, and Salzbrook Mar trailing but moving as they hit the 5/8 on. To the 3/4 they go. Fastest Can Be. Then Golden Days on the outside. No Thoughts of Her Own inside. Jacob on the outside fourth. Then Fittipaldi locked in fifth. Outside to Tis My Little One. Shady Martin under a tight line, and Salzbrook Mar trails 1:32 and 2 around the turn, and it's Fastest Can Be, and he starts to move out now. Fastest Can Be, No Thoughts of Her Own, might have a shot at him here, but again, he's tough off the front. Fastest Can Be, he's got the lead in the home stretch. No Thoughts of Her Own, Fittipaldi, Golden Days, Fastest Can Be, and he got the front, and that's where he stays. It's gonna be Fastest Can Be, and the veteran pacer makes it a wire-to-wire winning effort, and the time for the mile, 2:03 and 4. Fastest Can Be winning here in race 4. Bringing back to the winner's circle, the veteran pacer, number 1, Fastest Can Be, a 10-year-old son of This Cam's For You, out of the Bret Hart mare, Arapis Hart. All by Fred Ganong, trained by Andrew Ward. Mark Haig in the driver's seat. And Fastest Can Be scores his 3rd of the season. And the mile today, 2:03 and 4. Congratulations, Fastest Can Be. And driver Mark Haig scores his 25th victory of the season. So congratulations, Mark Haig, on his 25th driving win of the campaign this season. And Fastest Can Be picks up his 9th winning effort of his career in the mile in 2:03 and 4. Congratulations. And the starters for our 5th race behind the gate. And this time around, field of 8 behind the gate. Wild Cherry and Wayne Watson. Roll Along Cash, John Davidson, Let's Tango Lavros, and Gilberto. Becoming Jarwa, Sam Hodgin. Then we have Bert and Mark Haig. Always Jarwa, Wayne Hubbard. Eyes on You, Todd Treitz and Salzbrook Dandy, and Gord Hennessy. Field of 8 here in the 5th race. Purse of $1,200. 8 across the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Let's Tango Lavros busting for the lead on the inside. Wild Cherry, that's becoming Jarwa on the outside, driving up in between horses, now second. Then racing third on the outside and getting a good start from the 7-hole was Eyes on You, looking for a spot. Then Wild Cherry fourth in along the cones. Then fifth, it's Roll Along Cash. Looking back 6, Bert, always Jarwa, and Salzbrook Dandy trails the field. Barrio sets up shop on another one on the lead here, and he's got Let's Tango Lavros there in a 29-1. It's Let's Tango Lavros out by about 5, becoming Jarwa second. Then Eyes on You racing third, Wild Cherry fourth, Roll Along Cash still in from 5th. Then it's back to Bert, always Jarwa, and trailing the field at the back of the pack, Salzbrook Dandy through the stretch to the half, and Let's Tango Lavros under a tight line, but he's out by about 4.5 or 5 lengths, and they were by the half. 59-4 around the turn. Let's Tango Lavros on the lead. Then racing second, becoming Jarwa. Eyes on You. There goes Wild Cherry on the outside. And driving up from 4th. Then racing 5th inside. Always Jarwa. Outside, Roll Along Cash, Bert, and Salzbrook Dandy's going to have to try it from last. On to the 3/4 they go. Let's Tango Lavros, and he's been out by about 4 or 5 lengths. And will he have enough left here? He still has a commanding 5-length lead by the 3/4 in 1:30-4, and that was a 31-second third quarter led by Let's Tango Lavros, and the big pacer Eyes on You is coming up on the outside second and is gaining ground in the stretch. Let's Tango Lavros, Eyes on You, then becoming Jarwa, but Barrio will get his second win, and Eyes on You second. Time for the mile. 2:01-2, it's Let's Tango Lavros. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 5. Winner of the 5th race goes to number 3, Let's Tango Lavros. 9-year-old son of the great Falcon Sealster out of the Smooth Fellow mare, Tuapika Tango. Alma John Dempsey, Dale and Robert Orr, along with Peter McCormick, Ron Chamberlain trained, Gilberto up for the catch drive today, and a win and 2 seconds in his last 3 here at EPR. And he returns a winner today, the mile 2:01-2. An impressive wire-to-wire victory for Let's Tango Lavros. Mile 2:01-2. Congratulations. And the top of the stretch, race 6, Consider Me Lucky, and Wayne Watson. Pictonian Best West, Gilberto. Miss Mimi, Lonnie Stokes. Julia Down, Steve Downey. My Donna, Mark Haig. Rita Sealster, John Davidson. Big V and Todd Treitz. And your outside entry, Charlotte's Monty and a Gordy Hennessy. Field of 8 here for race number 6. $1,500 claimers. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Consider Me Lucky busting for it on the outside. Julia Down firing out strong as they race around the turn. Consider Me Lucky, Julia Down. Then on the outside, Big V is fired up early on here. And he's 3 wide now. Then Pictonian Best West got away 4th. Miss Mimi in 5th. then racing 6 and backing off and getting in the hole. That is My Donna, and Pictonian Best West is moving now from 4th and rushing on as they drive past the opening quarter, and Consider Me Lucky took them there 31 seconds. Pictonian Best West on the outside takes over now, then racing second, Consider Me Lucky 31 seconds, the opener. Then Miss Mimi on the outside driving up, Julia down, Big V has found a spot, then on the outside driving up 6th on the outside and making a move and going on halfway home. That's Charlotte's Money. Then it's back to the 2 trailers, My Donna, and on the outside trailing Rita Seelster, and the half 101 and 3 as they round the turn, led by Pictonian Best West. Then racing second, Consider Me Lucky. Outside, driving third, and driving hard is Miss Mimi. Julia down 4th. Then Charlotte's Money on the outside, second over from 5th. Then racing 6, Big V. Outside 7th, Rita Seelster, and trailing the field, My Donna. Pictonian Best West took over just past the quarter pole, and he's got a good lead here. 3/4, 132 and 4, and Barrio looking for his 3rd of the day, and he's well in command with Pictonian Best West out by about 6. Racing second, Consider Me Lucky. Julia down, Miss Mimi are there for 3rd and 4th, Big V 5th, but it's all Pictonian Best West in the home stretch. Pictonian Best West, and the battle for second, Consider Me Lucky. Julia down comes up strong and skims the cones for the deuce. But it's going to be Pictonian Best West, and he was an overwhelming winner here. And the time for the mile, 2:03 and 4, Pictonian Best West. Back to the winner's circle, winner of race number 6, number 2, Pictonian Best West, 3-year-old gelded son of Western Success. Out of the On the Road Again mare, Mood Music. Owned by Ray Frazier of Moncton. Gilberto trains and drives. 2 straight wins for Pictonian Best West, and this afternoon winning in 2:03 and 4. Pictonian Best West wins the 6th. Behind the gate for race 7. Field of 8 moving in. Mr. Varbo has the inside, and Lonnie Stokes. Alicia Nukes, Terry Quaynell, Tigress Colleen, and Wayne Watson. From post 4, Cushla McCree and Todd Trites. Bando Morris and Mark Haig from 5. Ryan's Fancy, Gilles Barrio from 6. Then post 7, Hugh K. Bluegrass, John Davidson. And outside 8, Full Pardon and Sam Hodgen. Field of 8, this is race 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Cushla McCree busting out for it. So is Tigress Colleen on the inside. Then Ryan's Fancy got away well from post number 6. And he's tucked in nicely early on from 3rd. Then racing 4th on the outside. This Full Pardon going on. Mr. Varbo got away in 5th. Bando Morris 6th. Alicia Nukes 7th. And trailing the field up the backside, Hugh K. Bluegrass. And Trite sets up shop on the lead with the 3-year-old filly Cushla McCree. And she's out by a length and a half, 29 and 3 opener. Racing second, the newcomer, Tigress Colleen. Full Pardon on the outside. He's getting parked and driving up 3rd. Then Ryan's Fancy under a tight line and caught in at this point from 4th. Then racing 5th, Alicia Nukes. Back to Mr. Varbo. He's also got no room right now and is racing on from 6th. Then racing 7th, Hugh K. Bluegrass. Bando Morris now trails in front of the judges' stand the first time, led by Cushla McCree. And racing second, Tigress Colleen. There goes Ryan's Fancy on the outside, the half 1:01 and 1. Around the turn they go. Cushla McCree, Ryan's Fancy up to call second. Then racing third, Tigress Colleen. 4th to Mr. Varbo, Full Pardon 5th. Then Bando Morris, Alicia Nukes, and trailing Hugh K. Bluegrass onto the 3/4 and a stubborn Cushla McCree on the lead. Still has it Ryan's Fancy on the outside, second 131-4, and that was a 30-3 third quarter thrown at him. And Cushla McCree, the filly, turning her heels to the field on Ryan's Fancy here, and moving out by a pair again. Ryan's Fancy second. Here comes Tigress Colleen on the outside, driving third, deep stretch. Cushla McCree, Ryan's Fancy, Tigress Colleen on the outside, but Trites has a wick tucked away here and is going to get the win with the 3-year-old filly, Cushla McCree, and Trites wins it. Ryan's Fancy the deuce. Time for the mile, 2:01.4. It's Cushla McCree. Turning to the winner's circle, winner of race number 7, number 4, Cushla McCree. She's a 3-year-old daughter of Racing Hanover out of the Nightly Blue Chip mare, LFN. Owned by Heather Hathaway, who does the training, Todd Trites. Her regular pilot in the driver's seat this afternoon. Second win of the day for Todd. And winning with Cushla McCree here, 2:01.4. A nice trip for Cushla McCree in a gate-to-wire effort. And again, the mile, 2:01.4. Starters moving in for the 8th race. Your final chance, field of 8. And we have Come On Scoot, Wayne Watson, Milt, and Todd Trites. Funday Bay, Mark Haig, Port Hill Digger, and John Davidson. Dillinger's Lady and Jill Barrio, Rosalie Sealster, Lonnie Stokes, My Buddy Mark, and Sam Hodgen. Longworth Legacy on the outside. And Charlie Price, $1,500 claimers. 8 across the gate for the 8th race of the afternoon. Total of 12 on the day. This is race 8. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Port Hill Digger out for the early lead. Come On Scoot on the inside. He's got some good gate speed. He's trying to take advantage of that inside post and gets away now, racing in second. Then racing third, Milt on the inside. Outside, driving up fourth and going on, Longworth Legacy. In between horses, that is Rosalie Sealster. Then on the inside, Dillinger's Lady, My Buddy Mark, and Funday Bay. Can see them all as they race to the opening quarter. And it's John Davidson and Port Hill Digger taking them by the opening quarter, 29. And the 4, Longworth Legacy, getting the long journey on the outside. And he's Park second. Come On Scoot right there third. Milt locked in fourth. On the outside fifth. That is on the outside Rosalie Sealster. That's back to Dillinger's Lady. My Buddy Mark still on the outside. And trailing halfway home will be Funday Bay and Port Hill Digger. Moving out by a pair now. As they were halfway home, Longworth Legacy on the outside second. They were by the half. 59-4 around the turn they go. Port Hill Digger taking all comers early on here. Longworth Legacy's been parked every step. Come On Scoot third. Milt has had a good trip, and he now gets to leave the cones from fourth and going on, and tipping out 3 wide for Rockin' Todd, and going on to fourth. Dillinger's Lady is getting into it as well from fifth. Then racing 6, Rosalie Sealster, but it's all Port Hill Digger, and he is lighting it up here. 3/4, 1:30-3. Port Hill Digger out by a dozen. Then racing second, Milt, Longworth Legacy, Dillinger's Lady on the outside, tipping out from fourth. Come On Scoot fifth, then Rosalie Sealster, Funday Bay, My Buddy Mark. But this one is in the history books here as Port Hill Digger and Davidson just a passenger today, and he's going to win it easily. Milt gets the deuce, and Dillinger's Lady for third. 2:01.3 for Port Hill Digger. And we will post a place photo, but Milt was second. Head of number 5, Dillinger's Lady. And back to the winner's circle, the winner of race 8, number 4, Port Hill Digger. 4-year-old gelded son of Southview Matt out of the drop-off mare, Elm Grove Cheyenne. Owned by William Smythe of Fredericton, trained by Ronnie Chamberlain. John Davidson in the driver's seat. Port Hill Digger picking up win 3 of the season. And it's his best in 2 years today. And a new lifetime mark, 2:01 and 3. New lifetime mark this afternoon, Port Hill Digger. The mile 2:01 and 3. And the top of the stretch for our 9th race, Sweet Lofty and Wayne Watson. Katahdin Country, Mark Haig, Mario LaBanca, Gord Hennessy. Golden Virtue and John Davidson. Everybody Loves Raymond, Gilles Barrio. West Gem Princess, Sam Hodge and Deceptional, and Lonnie Stokes, Bolero Kloop and Todd Treitz. Field of 8, race 9, and here they come. They're off and pacing. Good start. Everybody Loves Raymond busting for it. So is Golden Virtue. To the inside of him, Katahdin Country gets away well. Around the turn, they're 4 wide. Going to the opening 8th, and Katahdin Country in unfamiliar territory. On the front, Katahdin Country. Then on the outside, Everybody Loves Raymond on the outside. And Barrio coming to call on Katahdin Country, and now takes the lead with Everybody Loves Raymond. Then Katahdin Country second. That opening quarter, 29 and 2. Then back in third, that's Golden Virtue. Getting away fourth, Mario LaBanca on the outside fifth. And driving on Deceptional. Then it's back to on the outside, Bolero Kloop is moving. Then racing in a seventh as they make the turn, Sweet Lofty. And trailing the field, West Gem Princess through the stretch to the half. And Barrio will try and grab a breather here with Everybody Loves Raymond after that 29 and 2 park job to the opening quarter, and he gets the breather. 1:01 past the half. Everybody Loves Raymond. He's got the lead. Racing second on the inside, Katahdin Country. Outside now second. That's Mario LaBanca. Katahdin Country third. Deceptional from fourth. Then Golden Virtue fifth. Bolero Kloop on the outside sixth. Then on the outside, West Gem Princess 7th, and Sweet Lofty can see them all. Everybody Loves Raymond still leading by a full length, and now make it a length and a half by the 3/4 in 1:32 and 4. Another panel of 31 and change, and Everybody Loves Raymond. He'll have Katahdin Country to contend with in the home stretch. Also, Bolero Kloop tips out wide. Down the stretch, Everybody Loves Raymond. Katahdin Country on the outside coming to him. Deep stretch, Everybody Loves Raymond. Katahdin Country down to the wire. Katahdin Country. And the Hagler gets his second win of the day. And the time for the mile, 2:03 and 2, and a great stretch battle. But the veteran Katahdin Country guts it out here. 2:03 and 2. Inquiry sign is up. Hold all tickets, please. And back with his second driving win of the afternoon, driver Mark Haig aboard number 2, Katahdin Country. 8-year-old son of Night Country out of the Tyler B mare, Rivka Lee. All by Joanne Davies, trained by Chris Davies and Mark Haig. In the driver's seat, win 13 of the season for Katahdin Country, having quite a campaign. And he returns a winner for the 13th time. 2:03 and a 2. The mile 2:03 and 2. And Katahdin Country takes the 9th. So again, there is an inquiry up, and then we'll have our race-off down the home stretch between our mascots. That's coming up next. As Barrio gets set, and the judges have already given permission to give the runners a little bit of urging with the whip, so don't be afraid to give a little urging there, guys. So get ready to go here. We got Splash on the outside, and the inside post going to Willie Wynn. Okay, we'll get a countdown to 3, guys. You all set? All right. 1, 2, 3, go! And away they go, and on the inside, Willie Wynn's got a good jump. Splash on the outside, and Trites hitting the wheel disc on the outside, trying to get him going. And on the inside, Willie Wynn trying to hang on. On the outside, though, Splash is coming on, and they're getting tight down to the wire, and it looks like Splash on the outside. It was tight at the wire, both of them right across. But it looked like Splash might have prevailed here in this special mascot race. And a great showing. How about a round of applause for the mascots here today as part of our horse racing meets hockey here at Exhibition Park Raceway. And the starters for our top class. Behind the gate and approaching the top of the stretch, we have I Gotta Go on the inside, Gordy Hennessy. Power Flex and Terry Quaynell. Racklin Fine Line and Jill Barriel. Woodmere Quick Peak and Todd Trites. And Magnetic Banka, Lonnie Stokes from the outside. Perfect Trick and John Davidson. 6 across the gate here, our top class. It's worth $1,700, and here they come. They're off and pacing to the inside. I Gotta Go looking for it. Then Power Flex, and on the outside, Woodmere Quick Peak. He's got some good gate speed, but he's got I Gotta Go to contend with on the inside as they race on to the opening eighth, neck and neck. And Woodmere Quick Peak has earned his way to the lead. I Gotta Go is second. Power Flex third. Rackland Fine Line is edged out in fourth. Magnetic Bankin trailing the field. Perfect Trick, and there goes I Gotta Go. And the give and go is on here. And Hennessy takes over. How about this? 28-4. And it's I Gotta Go on the lead. Now racing second. Uptight is Woodmere. Quick Peak Power Flex is keeping with him. And about 2 lengths off in third. Then racing back fourth, Rackland Fine Line. Then we got a gap to Magnetic Bankin. Perfect Trick took back today. And he trails 3/8 of the mile in through the stretch to the half. I Gotta Go. Then Woodmere Quick Peak second. Power Flex, Rackland Fine Line. As Hennessy looked to grab a breather there, the half, 58-3. It's I Gotta Go halfway home. Then racing second, Woodmere Quick Peak, Power Flex third. There goes Rackland Fine Line on the outside from fourth. Magnetic Banka fifth, and trailing the field, Perfect Trick on to the 3/4 they go. It's I Gotta Go back to second. Woodmere Quick Peak outside. Rackland Fine Line. Power Flex tries to get off the cones from fourth. Then Perfect Trick goes up the inside, 129-2. And trailing the field is Magnetic Banka. Bunch field to the final eighth pole. It's still I Gotta Go. Rackland Fine Line. Woodmere Quick Peak. Will he get any racing room? Outside Power Flex. Magnetic Banka way wide. Down the stretch. I Gotta Go. I Gotta Go. Woodmere Quick Peak coming up the inside. They're in deep stretch, and it's Woodmere Quick Peak getting up to win it up the inside. And he took the perfect pocket journey. And the time for the mile, 1:59-4. And it's Trites, a driving triple on the afternoon, a driving triple. And the mile in 1:59-4, Woodmere Quick Peak. And back with his third driving win of the afternoon, driver Todd Trites aboard number 4, Woodmere Quick Peak. Woodmere Quick Peak, a son of drop-off, a tabletop dancer, she by Springfield, owned by David Frazier and Al Jones. Al does the training, and Todd Trites up for the catch drive today. And a great mile, 1:59-4, as he gets up the inside to win it in the home stretch. And Woodmere Quick Peak prevails in our $1,700 top class today. And the mile, the quickest of the day, 1:59-4. And Woodmere Quick Peak gives driver Todd Trites 3 wins on the afternoon. And the starters now moving in behind the gate. We have Hijinks Banka, Wayne Watson. Jarwa, Lonnie Stokes, Vic Victor, and Sam Hodgen. Melody's Boy, Gord Hennessy, Legendary One, and Mark Haig. Pitbull Hanover, John Davidson, Rookies Raisin, and Todd Trites. and Osprey Ridge and Jill Barrio. Hijinks Bank off the gate here early on. Off stride goes Melody's Boy. Off and pacing, Jarwa going for the lead on the inside. Vic Victor gets away solidly in second as they round the first turn. Then way wide, that's Osprey Ridge on the outside, driving up from third. Then in between horses right there as well. That's Davidson sandwiched straight in between horses with Pitbull Hanover. Then racing on the outside, Rookies Raisin. On the inside, Legendary One. Back to the two trailers, Hijinks Banka and Melody's Boy. Up to take the lead now, Osprey Ridge. By that opening quarter, he had to work to get there, 28-4, and he's not going to get a breather because here comes Pitbull Hanover on the outside second. Then in along the cones right there, Jarwa took them all there to the opening quarter. Then racing back fourth, Rookies Raisin. He's been out, but he's been covered up the whole time. Vic Victor gets the shuffle back to fifth. Racing six goes Legendary One. Then it's back to Hijinks Banka, Melody's Boy. And they were by the half in an even 59 seconds. Osprey Ridge on top. Racing second on the outside, but Park Pitbull Hanover. Then on the inside, racing third, Jarwa. Rookies Raisin on the outside, getting in gear, swinging out three wide, and driving up now second, Osprey Ridge. Rookies Raisin on the outside, and Barrio and Trice, they have 3 wins each, and they're both looking for 4 here, past the 3/4 in 1:30 as they round the turn. Osprey Ridge racing second, Rookies Raisin, then back third on the inside, Jarwa outside racing fourth, and driving up Legendary One down the lane. Osprey Ridge, Rookies Raisin, they're in deep stretch. Osprey Ridge is going to win it here. Rookies Raisin second, and the battle for third, Vic Victor gets up the inside, but Barrio gets his 4th of the afternoon, and the time for the mile, 1:59.4, equaling the fastest mile of the day. 1:59.4, it's Osprey Ridge. Nothing but money. Back to the winner's circle, the winner of race number 11. And the St. John Sea Dogs pace goes to 8 Osprey Ridge. It's 5-year-old gelding by Falcon's Future out of the Matt Scooter mare, Praying Mattis. Home at David Carmichael, who does the training, Jill Barrio in the driver's seat. And Jill and David both receiving a jacket here in the 11th race. And the 11th race, the St. John Sea Dogs pace. And the starters for the 12th and final behind the gate. To wrap up our horse racing meets hockey day at Exhibition Park Raceway. Field of 8. Megan L. Down, Steve Mason, Arcane Agent, Lonnie Stokes. Lot of Speed, Todd Trites. Cole J. Commando and Jill Barrio, J.R. Blue Chip. And John Davidson, Stagecoach Gambler, Mark Haig. Holiday Moon and Sam Hodgin, 4 Deals, Wayne Watson. Field of 8. Finale of the day. 8 across the gate, the 12th. Here they come. They're off. Lot of Speed busting out for the early lead. Cole J. Commando on the outside, and Barrio eyeing hopefully to get to the inside for the 2-hole trip, and angles in nicely. Then racing back in third and getting away well. That was 4 Deals from the 8-hole, and he's nestled in from third. Megan L. Down got away racing in fourth, and it's Arcane Agent, J.R. Blue Chip, Stagecoach Gambler, Holiday Moon can see them all. Onto the opening quarter they go, and Trites and Lot of Speed sets up shop, and he's good on the front end. He's there in 29-3. Lot of Speed. Cole J. Commando tracks him in second. Then 4 Deals back racing in third. Fourth, Megan L. Down. Then they're gapped out to J.R. Blue Chip, and on the inside back in the fifth, that's Stokes and Arcane Agent. Then it's back to J.R. Blue Chip and the 2 trailers, Stagecoach Gambler, and out to move Holiday Moon in front of the judges' stand. First time, and it's Trites in controlling order here, and he's looking for his 4th win. And he's got Cole J. Commando on his back second. by the half in a minute and 2/5, 4 deals. Sneaking up from third, then Megan L down fourth. Holiday Moon on the outside, now to fifth. Then racing 6, Arcane Agent, 7th, Stagecoach Gambler, and JR Blue Chip got the shuffle back and trails onto the 3/4 they go. Lot of speed out by about 4. Cole J Commando is second, 4 deals, but lot of speed. Looks to have it in control, 1:31 and 1, and Trice seeking his 4th win of the day. Cole J Commando is racing second as they drive to the final 8th, 4 deals back in the 3rd, then racing 4th, Holiday Moon, an 8th to go. Lot of speed. Cole J Commando is second. They're in deep stretch, lot of speed. Cole J Commando, Holiday Moon, and 4 deals are battling. Megan L down getting through, but Trites also a 4-day performance for driver Todd Trites. He gets his 4th here with a lot of speed, and the mile 2:02 and 4. Mile 2:02 and 4, and it's Trites' 4th win of the afternoon. He gets it here with a lot of speed. And back with his 4th driving win of the afternoon, driver Todd Trites aboard number 3, Lot of Speed. Lot of Speed, the son of lightning speed out of the BG's Bunny Mare, Costa Little Doe. All Melinda Beckwith, trained by Doug Beckwith. Todd Trites in the seat today, and Lot of Speed picks up win 4 of the season, and it's 4 for Trites. The mile in 2:02 and 4.